low-scoring game, 10-6. Where did all the offense go this week?
It's Thanksgiving week. They're all full from turkey.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
They're all either they're full from turkey or they're asleep from the turkey.
Okay.
One of the two.
All right. Well, the defenses showed up apparently. Not in this next game though. Carolina 35, Green Bay 31. That one came down to the wire. So I heard. My dad was calling me as I was at a rest area, and he ran me through the last minute or so. Green Bay couldn't put it in, so Carolina ends up with a 4-point victory. Atlanta 22, San Diego 16. Don't know much about that game as well, so whatever. Denver 34, the Jets 17. That one surprised me, as the Jets probably either asleep from the turkey or asleep after that great win over Tennessee the week before. Here's another surprising game here. Pittsburgh 33, New England 10. As I believe I picked the Patriots, and once again I was wrong. Kansas City over Oakland 20-13. Another one that I got wrong. And Minnesota 34, Chicago 14 on Sunday night. I thought that game would be a little bit better than what that was.
Well, it's kind of exciting to see a 99-yard touchdown, though.
That was pretty exciting.
I mean, if you like seeing Minnesota stop the Bears a couple times there, second quarter, when Chicago was threatening to get a 2-score lead, it was a pretty good game.
It was decent, but I thought it'd be a little closer than what it was. These teams, I thought, matched up pretty well against each other, but
well, I think they did match up pretty well against each other. It's just that Vikings got a couple bounces and they were able to hold on.
Okay. All right. And then on Monday night, that was last night, Houston defeated Jacksonville 30-17. Like I said earlier, I think that game was not as close as the final score indicated, as Houston dominated the game over Jacksonville.
They really did. It wasn't pretty for Jacksonville all night. I mean, I watched them and I saw them they got down to the 5 and they didn't score.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to go for it on 4th down because if they kick a field goal, they're still down by 10. So it really doesn't make any sense. So they went for the touchdown and they failed. And apparently they had 3 drives in the red zone that game that they only scored 3 points on.
Anyway, Houston looking good last night in their red uniforms. They look decent. But anyway, Houston, they rolled pretty much over Jacksonville. Not closer than final score indicated, 32-17. One other NFL note, I guess, is Plaxico Burress shot himself the other day.
Yeah. If you haven't heard about this, Plaxico decided to go to a club on Friday night. Brought along his GAC, just in case. And apparently he fumbled it, which is kind of funny. But fumbled his gun and it went off and shot himself in the leg, tore right through muscle. Didn't hit an artery, so it wasn't anything like threatening. But yeah, so the Giants right now they're looking to they're looking to put him on the non-football injury list, which would allow them to not have to pay him for the rest of the season.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
And if you haven't heard that story, you obviously have been living in a cave the last couple days and haven't been able to turn on ESPN or
any other sports station.
Heck, probably all the news stations had it too. So
yeah.
Unless you were sitting there, I don't know, watching Nickelodeon or something. And why is my mouse like glowing? It's glowing red. Anyway, I don't know. Not much else going on, I guess.
Well, there is the thing that Pac-Man Jones is coming back this week.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. Reports out of Dallas are that he's taking over the punt return duties as well.
All right.
So, be interesting to see how Adam Pac-Man Jones is doing after 6 weeks of, no football activity.
Yeah, I hope he turns it around because I don't know. It seems like he's a pretty decent football player, and just tough breaks once in a while, and see what. Well, I know Roger Goodell will definitely he'll kick him out if one more misstep. So Pac-Man, you better be good the rest of his career, I guess.
For however long it lasts.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you're just as sick as Pac-Man as I am right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, let's cover the predictions from last week.
Okay.
All right. So final scores were I picked 14 of the games right. Andy picked 10. It's a 4-point difference right there. So what's the overall spread right now, Andy? Who's winning?
Right now, Zach is leading by 3. I had the 1-point lead coming into today, or this week, I guess. And yeah, so now I have to come from behind, and I'll do it. Don't worry.
I don't think so, man. You've only got like 2 weeks left.
Oh no, dude, we're definitely picking through the rest of the season.
All right.
We'll email each other the picks. I don't care.
Okay.
I've got to win.
All right. We'll post something up for all you viewers. All you listeners or viewers on Facebook. This is the A to Z Sports Show. I'm Zach. He's Andy. We're on WCS thewhale.org. You can hit us up on Facebook if you got something you want to talk about, or you can email us acsports@live.com. We'd love to hear from you guys this morning. I know that people at Test Source, where my mom works, they're listening. Because over the weekend I had to go and set up somebody's computer so that I would work with Windows Media.
All right.
It took me like an hour.
Sweet.
Computers are seriously messed up there. I think you guys should buy all new computers.
All right. So shout out to Zach's mom's work.
Test Source.
Well,
Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, all right. For predictions, here's what we got wrong. Both Andy and I picked the Cardinals to beat the Eagles. That did not happen. Andy decided that the Bills would beat the 49ers, and that didn't happen. The 49ers came into Buffalo.
Decided that they'll beat them.
Yes, you did. Andy, of course, went with the Packers to beat the Panthers. Panthers, held on to get for a win against the Pack. Andy also picked the Saints to beat the Bucks, and the Bucks threw down the Saints. Andy picked the Patriots to beat the Steelers, and probably what was the game of the week. And the Steelers came out on top. The Patriots just kept muffing the ball second half.
All right. Did you say the Bucks threw down the Saints?
Yes.
It was a 3-point win.
Man, this is a throwdown in Bucks territory, man.
Okay.
Remember, this is the Bucks team that just lost. That lost to the Redskins in 2006 by like 2 points in the playoffs. Remember, they had to play in like back-to-back weeks.
Yeah.
And they lost both times. So 3 points is huge.
What does that have to do with anything, though?
I don't know. We both picked the Jets to beat the Broncos, and then the Broncos came into New York and upset the Jets, so both got that wrong. Andy decided the Raiders were going to beat the Chiefs. That didn't happen.
Should have happened.
Yeah, it should have. The one I got wrong compared to Andy, I picked the Bears over the Vikings, and the Vikings beat the Bears.
Ha.
We also both picked the Red Wings to beat the Canadians last week Wednesday. That didn't happen.
I knew I should have picked the Canadians. I
Yeah.
almost did, too.
And then our tiebreaker was the Minnesota Duluth Grand Valley playoff game. Score for Grand Valley. Andy was closer with 35. I picked 49. But we were just both so far off. We both just don't deserve to get these points because they lost anyway.
Yeah, he's only saying that because the point would go to me.
But it's a tiebreaker. It doesn't count unless we have to go to it.
All right, whatever.
So once again, I got 14. Andy got 10. I'm up by 3 overall. I'm not giving the lead up ever.